Ultra Pro Wrestling. If you want to look into it, go to ultraprowrestling.com. It's a game that's been in development for a little bit. A guy named Sam Valley is working with our friend of the show, Hal Haney. The game is, if put it this way, if you like, WCW Revenge, if you liked WrestleMania 2000, if you like No Mercy, then you're going to love Ultra Pro Wrestling. They reached out to me about joining the game. So far it's me, Raph. Who else did they announce that I don't want to blow the cover? So I know the other guys. I know the other guys that they've asked to do it. But what the game is going to be, it's going to be along the lines of No Mercy. But what Hal Haney has done is created a whole roster of his own wrestlers, like their own AI, like their own, not AI, intellectual their own IP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you follow Hal on social media, go to Hal Haney Art on all social media. He's been posting photos of his created characters. So they're going to have this game full of his created characters. But, they've gotten, they announced Chris Candido for the game as well, which is awesome. It'll be cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
They reached out to Johnny Candido and got Chris in the game. But they're going to have it's going to be a game. And the whole Madden thing reminded me of this because Madden, you could just put out the game and then every year just sell the rosters for $20 and just update the game you're playing.
Hey.
So, and that's kind of what they're doing with Ultra Pro Wrestling, where like you buy the game, it comes with their created wrestlers, but then there's freelance wrestlers, which would be myself, Raph, Chris Candido, and a bunch of cool fucking wrestlers that you got lined up for this thing that I can't wait. I think they're going to make an announcement every 2 weeks of who they've added. So, but go to ultraprowrestling.com. Follow their YouTube. Sam Valley does developer live streams every 2 weeks where he takes live questions from people on where the game is at, and he's very upfront and very transparent on where the game is. And I've been fortunate enough to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and I have such a nerd boner for this game. They on their YouTube they posted like they're gonna have like their versions of well-known arenas without calling them that. Like so, I saw what they're going to do with their version of the Mid-Hudson Civic Center in Poughkeepsie.
Oh man,
and fucking awesome. So. Look out for that, Ultra Pro Wrestling. Let me see. What is their Twitter?
So Ultra Pro Wrestling. So UPW video game on Twitter.
Yeah.
And if it's all right, I'm going to show this to the Pod Squad, which if you're not seeing this, you should go right now to patreon.com/Meanie and sign up. But this is Hal Haney's art here of our dear friend Blue.
Yeah.
Listen, like, Hal Haney's stuff is incredible.
He's amazing.
I've been following him for as long as I can remember now. And every time he puts something up, I'm like, man, that dude just so fucking good. This design is, just second to none, pal. Like, just an incredible job.
Yeah. And I think we don't really do guests, but I'd love to get Hal on here and just to bullshit. Me and him. I've been talking to this guy for years, and we just cold called each other the other day. I was like, good to hear your voice. Good to hear your. Well, he goes, I know your voice because I watch interviews, but thank you. So. But Hal's great. We got to get him on the show.
For sure.
I think he would I think he could hang with our, style of conversation. So he's a good dude. But was it UPW video game?
Yeah, UPW video game on Twitter.
Yes, your memory, your recall is way better than mine. So yes, and ultraprowrestling.com. They release these cartoon images. Hal does, but then I've been seeing some of the 3D modeling that they're doing for this game, and it's fucking-tastic.